Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, Xbox is in a little bit of trouble over here. Right now, we're seeing a lot of big controversy when it comes to the Game of the Year awards, where we're kind of going and seeing all the nominations for the upcoming games, and I want to know what you guys are going to pick. And as well, we've been kind of seeing some really big news when it comes to Xbox, where apparently there are basically 0 games involved in Xbox for the Game of the Year awards, people judging it, and basically saying Xbox makes absolute dog games. Those are not my words, just what people are saying up on Twitter, and a lot of people are kind of very skeptical on Xbox. And as well, there's even more controversy going on right this second in regards to the and anything is an Xbox type kind of version these past few days. And right now, apparently people are saying this has been one of the worst marketing pushes for Xbox. Xbox is falling behind. People who have Xboxes are not happy, and it kind of makes sense in why Phil Spencer himself both looked really bad, quote unquote, and the fact that so many people are moving over to the PlayStation itself and staying there. So we're gonna go talk about this. Is hopefully not so much of an Xbox hate video, more so me reporting on the general vibes right now, because I'm sure there's some people who watch this video, watch Xbox content, and they love their Xbox. And I think Xbox is always very cool. Always set up with a disclaimer. I like the vibe. I like Game Pass. There's good perks about it. Even these next few weeks, Game Pass will have a lot of cool games, so don't get me wrong, we're still fans of Xbox, but at the same time, we still have to go and address the elephant in the room, and that's the fact that some people don't. Some people don't. So let's go talk about this, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter down below. We have the giveaway links for all the things down below, like Twitch and the second YouTube account, so sub on those on up. And of course, as well, we have all the affiliate links for the PS5 Pro. It makes me sound like an massive PlayStation shill, so I'm sorry and I apologize. We'll try not to be too crazy on this one, but it hasn't been going very well. So first and foremost, when it comes to this, if you guys have missed it for just general news, the Game of the Year awards nominees for the Game of the Year, which is probably the most important game choice out here, have now finally come on out. Astrobot, good game, platformer, cute, didn't sell as well, maybe around 2 million sales or so. Beltoro, great indie game, I'm not sure if it counts as Game of the Year, but very good, very well made. Black Myth Wukong, I really liked it. Some people have issues against it because it's a Chinese-based game. I thought it was a good game, never beat it. I got to like the very last chapter, probably should beat it. Elden Ring Shadow of the Urn Tree, people were very skeptical on because it's technically a DLC, it's not like a real game, and there's other real games out there, such as like Helldivers, etc., that some people were assuming should maybe be included on the list because they were made this year and there is like some good perks with it and people enjoyed it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, obviously great game, loved it, never beat it still, but it was a very good game. I like the first version. And then Metaphor Refantasio, never played it, saw a bunch of VTubers playing it, very weeby game, looked cool like Persona. So obviously for this kind of drove a lot of big skepticism when it came to the PlayStation and Xbox, mainly because Xbox themselves has no games on here. There's no games on here that are Xbox exclusive games. Astrobot, PS5, Beltoro, not an exclusive. Black Myth Wukong technically was a somewhat timed exclusive for PlayStation, like not intentionally. Elden Ring was fine. Final Fantasy was a PlayStation game. I'm not sure about Metaphor. I think this was on Xbox. But either way, a lot of people are kind of saying like, bro, there's basically no game out there when it comes to Xbox. If you guys were to go and sit through all this type of stuff too, even just looking really quickly on this, PS5 is the only console you play all 6 on for Game of the Year nominees. You play 3 of them on Xbox, only 1 on the Switch too as well. They They nominated a glorified PS5 controller tech demo, DLC, and remakes for Game of the Year. Game Awards lost all credibility, and people were about like Silent Hill, like I said, Helldivers, and a lot of other various games that have come out too as well. So people are all over the place, dude. Like people are saying that the 2024 was fantastic, dude. What about Silent Hill? Like people are curious in other various games, and like just everyone's just like crazy on this on the whole Twitter side, which that's always Twitter though in a nutshell, because people are like, what on earth is going on? People also kind of, some of these people are just trying to go get like attention and spam or whatever up here on social media, but there is some validity where there hasn't been an Xbox Game of the Year for like over 10 years, including things like, you know, the Halos and all that. So people are kind of calling out Xbox. So they're like, hey man, what's the point of this, dude? What is going on? Like, and this is why people are also calling out Xbox just for buying out studios like Bethesda, like Activision, like all these other various game studios. Like it just makes a lot of sense. Like in all honesty, it just makes a lot of sense. And then obviously there's some people are like, well, who cares? Microsoft's making a bunch of money, dude. And they're kind of rolling, they're kind of vibing. But still at the same exact time, people are just kind of have a really negative stigma when it comes to Xbox. Because even right now, there's this big new Xbox, everything is an Xbox random like promotion that throughout the last few days, we never report on it, but this is kind of me reporting on it, talking about the fact that like Xbox is getting dawed on social media. where they have this marketing thing where like anything's an Xbox, with the idea that like you have their Samsung TVs, or maybe having them pushed to phones, or having like a future handheld, you have it on PC, you have it on Xbox Series S, whatever it might be. And like their idea is, oh, you can play your Xbox anywhere, like anything can be an Xbox. It has like a GPU, CPU, could be an Xbox, it's fun. And that's where things got heated, because this and Xbox campaign divided Xbox fans, and people are not happy with this too, because they're trying to go and have like claims like the Samsung smart fridge is an Xbox, or things like you know, it's just weird. It's just a weird vibe. So people have not been happy with it. Like this is kind of like the idea, an example of the campaign. Whereas like, this is an Xbox. Sure, we know that. This is an Xbox for your lap. The idea of like a laptop has Game Pass. Okay, like cool. This is an Xbox that tags along, like a, you know, a random like mobile device. Cool, that's fine. This is a cat box. Like they're trying to be like edgy, you know, whatever it might be. This is an Xbox that goes in the wall. Samsung, you know. This is an Xbox that makes calls, a phone. Want to go to mobile gaming. This is a bento box, trying to be millennial funny. There's an Xbox on the inside, like these little USB adapter sticks or Amazon Prime like Fire Sticks, whatever. This is a VR headset. This is an Xbox. Like they're trying to go be like anything can be an Xbox, but this got taken the really crazy way, where people were out there basically discussing how like the PlayStation 5 and seeing memes where it's just a huge PS5 Pro saying this is now an Xbox, and people were not happy with it. Like a lot of folks were not vibing this too, and people were like, what is going on here as well? It just makes sense, dude. It just makes sense. So they're basically sitting there seeing discourse online, even before hearing from others. They found themselves perplexed, and how I'm among the few people out there who actively uses their Xbox ecosystem is envisioning that, and they like the vision. They like the idea of Game Pass. I do too. I think it's really dope that you could go on your like Lenovo Go, your Steam Deck with like a Windows OS. You could do on your laptop, your PC, in the future on TVs, using the cloud. Like I love the idea of it. But at the same time, like I think they're losing the Xbox identity, and people are worried about this because once again, like they have more expensive prices for console Xbox users when that's like where it started at, dude. Like I think Microsoft's always been there for Windows, yes, but like it should just be the same price no matter what. It makes no reason why Xbox is more expensive than PC for Game Pass, etc. So it's almost kind of like they're like just like slapping the Xbox users across the face, and they don't like it because they're basically saying, hey, you don't even have to have an Xbox, so then why are people buying Xboxes? Like it's a valid thing. People online are kind of getting sick of this because like they really did get kind of tossed aside. I've been saying this for a few months now, and that's where it kind of sucks, because the more people were kind of making fun of this campaign, etc., it was rough. Like look at this. They're seeing these campaigns everywhere. This is a global ad rail over here too on top of that. But like, once again, it's just crazy because these people are like, look at this, like Paul Tassi. What are normal people supposed to take from this? They can play Xbox games on a billboard. It's almost like Microsoft execs are trying to get Xbox console sales so low that they can justify axing it. Cringe, just make the console good again. Make good games, which kind of is in tandem with the Game Awards, where people are like, what's going on with this game? Like, why is this not working? That side is just an Xbox. Not feeling this. Next campaign, it plays games. The market is crazy good. If you don't like it, it spreads everywhere. You know, if everyone is special, then no one is, dude. Like, they're continuing to blur the lines between PC and console. Would not be surprised if the next gen integrates full Xbox dashboard and Windows, which I don't mind this. Like, it's okay, but like, if they make it unfun, I'm not gonna like it. If it's unfun, it's not gonna be a good vibe too. Like saying like, this is pretty dumb. This is a bad campaign too as well. And like, we get the idea is that like, it's very obvious. You can play on your phone. You can play on your laptop. There's PC Game Pass. Like it's. I understand why it's there. I understand why it's a thing. But like, even right here in these comments, identity crisis, dude. Xbox might have the worst marketing team of all time. And this is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the neutral. Like, I have seen some really, really mean Xbox comments. I like Xbox. I like the idea of Xbox. I think the vibe is cool. It's there. Like, I like it. I'm cool with it. But the biggest issue on all of this is that Xbox doesn't seem to like Xbox. Because, yeah, you can go, like, you know, put it on there, but, like, where's, like, a huge Game Pass thing? Well, my marketing slogan would be, like, you can play Xbox games anywhere you want, find out how, and talk about Game Pass. And, like, maybe some people on their PC never knew that, because it is kind of a weird Xbox Game Pass. Like, you know, it's not Microsoft Game Pass technically now. Like, there was a weird branding mishap. So, like, it would make sense in why people that are normies who are not watching YouTube videos and gaming news or on Twitter or Reddit or IGN all the time to understand, like, hey, like, this is a problem, or hey, like, this is a brand new feature. I get that and I understand that. But the one biggest issue I think for almost all this is Well, what is an Xbox? Like, do we want to keep the console in the future? Is it just going to go pure to Game Pass, so I shouldn't even bother with anything else? Like, I don't know. And that's what Xbox needs to tell us. So I think a lot of people on social media recently have not been vibing Xbox. I want to hear your thoughts and comments on everything down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have all the Twitters, the Twitches, the YouTubes for the PS5 Pro giveaway entries down below. Subscribe here too as well. We're getting very close to 69,000 subs. And of course, we also have all the affiliate links for the PS5 Pros down below. Love you guys.